Hello everyone and welcome to today's lecture on the fascinating world of pearls. In this session, we're going to explore how pearls are formed naturally, what makes them so unique and valuable, and how the pearl industry has evolved over time, from natural formations deep in our waters to the modern cultured pearls we see on the market today. Let's dive in. Let's begin by understanding how a pearl is naturally formed. Pearls are created inside certain mollusks like oysters, mussels, and clams as a defense mechanism. Imagine a tiny irritant, perhaps a grain of sand or even a parasite, accidentally making its way into the mollusk's shell. In response, the mollusk starts to secrete a substance called nacre, layering it around the irritant over many years or even decades until a pearl is formed. This process is both rare and complex, which is one reason why natural pearls are so treasured. Now, let's take a closer look at what this nacre is all about. The mollusk tries to minimize the irritation by coating the foreign object with smooth layers of nacre. Nacre is primarily made up of microscopic platelets of aragonite A crystallized form of calcium carbonate, which is essentially a compound of calcium, carbon, and oxygen. Along with aragonite, nacre also contains conculin, a binding agent that's quite similar to the protein found in human hair and fingernails. If you were to examine a pearl under a microscope, you'd see the aragonite platelets arranged like tiny chips or flakes, all held together by conchiolin. Think of it as a wall built with bricks and mortar, the bricks being the aragonite crystals and the mortar being the conchiolin. Moving on, let's talk about the characteristics that make a pearl truly valuable. The most highly prized natural pearls are those that are perfectly round with a smooth surface, as well as exhibiting a high luster and a beautiful iridescence. This dazzling sheen is all thanks to the layers of nacre. However, not all pearls are identical. Their shape, size, and color can vary greatly. These differences depend on factors such as the type of mollusk that produced the pearl, the environmental conditions during its growth, and even the nature of the irritant that initiated the process. As a result, pearls can be round, oval, or even irregularly shaped, ranging from tiny seed pearls to larger, more unique Baroque pearls. Throughout history, pearls have been highly valued not just for their natural beauty, but also for their role in trade and adornment. They have been used both as personal jewelry and even as a form of currency in various cultures. The sources of these pearls have shifted over time and across regions, and we're going to look at some of these notable sources next. First, consider the Persian Gulf. For thousands of years, this region was a major source of natural pearls. In fact, the city of Bahrain was known as the pearl capital of the world during the 19th century. Pearling was such an essential industry here that it shaped the region's economy until the discovery of oil eventually led to its decline. Next, let's head over to the Red Sea. Historical records indicate that this area was also a significant source of natural pearls, with evidence of a thriving pearl trade dating back to ancient Egypt. Unfortunately, in the 20th century, overfishing and pollution began to take their toll, leading to a notable decline in the pearl trade from this region. The Indian Ocean has also played a major role in pearl production. Its waters have long been home to both natural and cultured pearls. In particular, the Gulf of Mannar, situated between India and Sri Lanka, was a bustling hub of pearl trading during the 17th and 18th centuries, contributing richly to the legacy of pearls in the world market. Beyond the oceans, pearls are also found in freshwater environments. Rivers and lakes in countries such as China, Japan, and even the United States have yielded pearls. In recent decades, China has developed a significant freshwater pearl cultivation industry, producing large quantities of pearls that are more affordable, albeit different in character from their saltwater counterparts. Today, the vast majority of pearls available on the market are cultured pearls. Unlike natural pearls, which form by chance, cultured pearls are produced by intentionally inserting a small bead or piece of tissue into a mollusk shell to kickstart the pearl formation process. Major producers of cultured pearls include Japan, China, Indonesia, and Australia, making pearls more accessible to a broader audience. Despite the dominance of cultured pearls, natural pearls remain highly prized and valuable. Historic natural pearls, like the famous Hope Pearl and La Peregrina, have fetched millions at auction, and even today new sources of natural pearls are being discovered, such as the rare pink conch pearls found in the Caribbean in recent years. In our modern world, natural pearls have become extremely rare and are consequently very valuable. Most pearls you see today are the result of cultured methods. Natural pearls form by chance when an irritant enters a mollusk's shell, but due to factors like pollution, overfishing, and other environmental stresses, the natural conditions for pearl formation are becoming increasingly scarce. Fortunately, modern cultivation techniques have advanced so much that high-quality cultured pearls are nearly indistinguishable from natural ones. By intentionally introducing an irritant, usually a small bead, into the mollusk's shell, pearl farmers can reliably produce beautiful pearls that capture much of the natural allure of their wild counterparts. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in natural pearls. Collectors and connoisseurs are often willing to pay significant sums for rare, high-quality specimens. The unique shapes, colors, and textures of natural pearls add to their allure, making them highly sought after by those who appreciate genuine rarity and beauty. When it comes to authenticating natural pearls, expert evaluation is key. Gemologists or professional appraisers assess several important factors such as the pearl's shape, color, size, luster, and overall surface quality. These characteristics help determine not only the authenticity, but also the value of a natural pearl. Let's now shift our focus to some of the challenges that have impacted the pearl market over the years. One major issue was overfishing. As the demand for pearls grew, so did the harvesting of oysters. This intense pressure led to the depletion of oyster populations, which in turn affected the natural supply of pearls. Another significant challenge has been pollution. The industrialization and expansion of human activities have led to increased pollution in coastal waters. Polluted water adversely affects the health of oysters, making it much harder for them to produce high-quality pearls and further contributing to the decline in natural pearl production. A turning point in the industry came with the rise of cultured pearls. Starting in the late 19th century, new techniques allowed pearl farmers to deliberately trigger pearl formation by inserting an irritant into an oyster. This innovation revolutionized the market by producing pearls of consistent size and quality, making them far more affordable and accessible. World War I also had a significant impact on the pearl market. When the war broke out in 1914, major pearl-producing regions like the Persian Gulf were affected by conflict, which disrupted trade routes and caused economic instability. This, combined with a drop in consumer demand for luxury goods, further hindered the industry during that time. Finally, shifting fashion trends in the early 20th century played a role in the declining popularity of traditional pearl jewelry. As styles moved away from the ornate and elaborate designs of the Victorian era towards simpler, more streamlined looks, there was less demand for the large, showy pearl necklaces that had once been so popular.